Top tier game. Let's go straight to the other side and try to play up close and personal. Hi there, Indy lifted. Well, we're playing them, so it's been lifted since yesterday. What's the armor like? It's not reliable. It's kind of like a T28. Maybe you can try frontal peak instead. I don't think you can pen angled like E3. What do you mean? Frontal peak. Damn, look at that ray lighting. Ray tracing. Like, definitely in order to have a good game, we're gonna need top tiers with this tank. Which is kind of sad, because it has good penetration, you know, so you can fight in higher tiers, but the armor doesn't hold up. Hold up, hold up. What's your opinion? They're all decent tanks. I'm gonna keep playing them and like make more detailed commands. I'll keep playing and make more detailed commands and videos about them. Bonk. Man, we could push in, but there's a Batchet on the top side. So with that guy there, we can't really push in. This KV5 is really getting in the way of me doing anything. At least he's pushing, but... You know what's coming, T28, right? You know what's coming, brother. Like T29 pins, you would stand a damn. The armor is not reliable. I would have loved if they gave it like a bit better lower plate armor. Some better lower plate would have been amazing. Like, the only way you're gonna bounce anything with this if you can manage to hide the lower plate. And I don't know if you're gonna find that many positions where you can do that with this tank. Because the gun depression will be kind of limiting. One of the Yak Panthers still there. Maybe just spotting. Who knows? We're not gonna be able to push from here, that's for sure. We're definitely not pushing from here. Scorpion is somewhere around. Ah, he was a tier 7 Yak Panther. I had HE loaded for the Scorpion. I'm surprised he's not spotting us. You can try to side scrape, but I mean, they're still gonna see your lower plate. I don't know if there's any way to maximize its armor. Can you spot the Scorpy? Ooh, that was a low roll, and it still did a lot. Let me see if I can take care of this 416 real quick. That was a low roll, and I still did a lot. I could go and climb up for this 416, I guess. I don't really have anything better to do. The only problem is the SE will shoot me. Oh, there's 3 tier 8s and 2 tier 9s. I don't know if I'll make it up. I think the SE will kill me going up. I think the SE will kill me unless I'm lucky and this guy went back. And I won't get spotted. Like again, this is a very noob friendly TD, you know? It's very easy to play. The problem is RNG makes or breaks your game. That's the problem. It's very easy to not bounce anything with the tank. It's very easy to miss all your shots. So RNG can definitely make or break your game very easily with this tank. You can only work like small ridges because the gun itself doesn't go that low. So. For people who want to perform, I wouldn't recommend this tank, obviously. Like, if you're a tryhard, you want to perform, I wouldn't recommend this tank. You're probably not gonna like it. For somebody who's just looking for something that's relaxing and easy to play, sure. Why not? But for somebody who wants to perform and get good results on a regular, I wouldn't recommend it. And obviously, again, this tank is only gonna perform in tier 8 games. In tier 9 games, absolutely everybody's gonna pen you everywhere. Right? Tier 9, tier 10, they're gonna pen you everywhere. Like, your armor's not gonna work. It's like I'm already getting pinned very easy in tier 8 games. Right? And tier 9 and tier 10, they can just shoot heat like wherever they want to and they'll pen you, so... I think this could be like good enough. So we actually get to play the other tanks. Morning, Demi. I think this video will be good enough. That's even an ace tanker. 4k damage. But yeah, you saw like we were a tier 8 game. Exactly what I said, like for this tank to perform, you need a tier 8 game. So let's do a little recap, okay? It's a balanced tank. It's just, it's kind of 50-50. For people who want to perform and do good, I wouldn't recommend this tank. It's too RNG based. One game you cannot bounce anything, one game you cannot hit anything, right? The armor is not reliable. The gun is not reliable. For the people who just want to chill, relax, and take it easy, it's a very noob-friendly tank. It doesn't take much. You just drive, shoot. The gun arc is very comfortable. You saw like it turns like really 75 degrees left and right. So it's just not a it's not a reliable tank. So for people who want reliability, I want to recommend. For people who want to chill and take it easy, why not, right? It's got nice alpha, right? 630 alpha at T rate. The problem is it takes a lot of time to aim. Dispersion is not very good. It takes a lot of time to aim. And the overall accuracy is pretty poor too. You might say it doesn't really matter because you're gonna fight up close and personal with it, but I definitely had my fair share of missing or bouncing with the tank already. The good part is, like, you know, you got a lot of pen, 270 AP and 315 APCR, so you don't really need to shoot gold ammo. Provided you actually shoot and pen targets, you'll make money with it, right? But the gun itself is not very reliable. The armor is not very reliable either, because it's only like 200 in the lower plate, right? 220 actually in the lower plate, so as you saw this game too, like, people pen me in the lower plate quite reliable at T rate. Only if you're lucky and you manage to like hide the lower plate. I guess the rest around here is like 300, so even though on tier 9 and 10 people will have high heat and they might pen you, so. Also the obvious, the tank is very slow. Even with turbo on, I got 28 kilometers top speed. I definitely recommend experimental turbo because you need to help the gun. The gun is derpy. And I made like a compromise with the vents. I would like to use rotation device or aiming unit, but you don't get a lot of V range. Like with the vents and the directive, we're at the limit, you know, to have some V range. And if you take it off, you're kind of going to be blind. And I don't know, this is kind of the only compromise I got. And the overall HP of the tank is not that great either, so it's at the very limit. RNG can easily make you have a super game or a super shitty game, so it's a balanced tank. Recommended for people that aren't so skilled. Wouldn't recommend it for people who are skilled and want reliability. What is it?